I'm Nicholas McQuarrie, and I'm going to be doing a presentation on Jon Gruden and the Las Vegas Raiders. A little bit of a history of Jon Gruden. From 1986 to 1997, he was an assistant coach with multiple NCAA and NFL teams. From 1998 to 2001, he had his first NFL head coaching job with the Oakland Raiders. After that, he signed with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to be their head coach, and first year he was there, he won a Super Bowl against the team that he had just left in the Oakland Raiders. After that, he went on to ESPN to be the Monday Night Football color analyst for just under a decade. In 2018, he got a call from Mark Davis to be the head coach again for the Oakland and then later Las Vegas Raiders, which he was just fired from. So his merits as a head coach. His overall record in the regular season and in the playoffs is just above 500. He is a Super Bowl champion, as I mentioned earlier, and he has 5 division titles, 2 with the Raiders and 3 with the Buccaneers. He helped to advance the careers of several notable coaches under him, which is a big deal in the NFL. Some of the coaches that he gave their first NFL job, Sean McVay and Kyle Shanahan, the head coaches that will be facing each other in the NFC Championship coming up. Raheem Morris, defensive coordinator for the Los Angeles Rams. Gus Bradley, former Jaguars head coach and the Legion of Boom defense coordinator, widely considered one of the greatest defenses of all time. Jay Gruden, former head coach from Washington, and also his brother. And then other notables who he helped to advance early in their career were Mike Tomlin and Bill Callahan, who was the guy he played in the Super Bowl the year after he left. So breaking news early in October, the Gruden emails come out and he resigns as a head coach on October the 11th. So what was said in the emails? Per the Times, he often called Roger Goodell a faggot and a clueless anti-football pussy. He also used homophobic slurs to describe NFL owners and other personnel in the NFL. In 2017, a friend of Gruden shared a sexist meme of a woman refereeing, with Gruden replying, "Nice job, Roger." Gruden exchanged emails with Bruce Allen, former Washington football team president, and other men that included photos of women wearing only bikini bottoms, including a photo of 2 Washington team cheerleaders. Gruden also criticized President Barack Obama, as well as then Vice President President Joseph R. Biden, whom Gruden called a nervous, clueless pussy. One of the emails that gained a lot of popularity was his comments in reference to DeMaurice Smith. He said, DeMaurice Smith has lips the size of Michelin tires. Below you can see a picture of DeMaurice Smith. He is a widely respected man in the NFL, and he definitely does not have lips as big as the Michelin Man. Gruden criticized Goodell also for pressuring former St. Louis Rams coach Jeff Fisher to draft queers, which was a reference to Missouri defensive end Michael Sam, co-defensive SEC Player of the Year, who came out as gay ahead of the 2014 NFL Draft. So in the aftermath in Oakland, when Jon Gruden resigned, special teams coordinator Rich Bisaccia was promoted to interim head coach. The Raiders were 3-2 at that point. In the midseason, they had a lot of turmoil. They released Henry Ruggs after he committed vehicular manslaughter while speeding under the influence. Damon Arnett was forced to be released after threatening someone with a gun on social media. And then Nate Hobbs, another player for them, got a DUI and then a reckless driving charge just 2 weeks after the initial DUI. On December the 12th, the Raiders lose to the Chiefs by 39 points, a whopping 48-9, and the Raiders are 6-7. The only way the Raiders make the playoffs from here on out is what they did to end the season. 4 straight wins with an average margin of victory of 3 points, the most being 4 in that span. They make the playoffs, and lose first round. Although no one really remembers that they lost first round with the way they ended the season this year. So the future for the Raiders as it stands. As of the 17th of this month, the Raiders fired GM Mike Mayock. And on the 19th, Ian Rappaport, an NFL insider, said, "From what I understand, it's unlikely that Bisaccia stays on with the Raiders, but he's got an interview at least." A leading candidate for the next head coach of the Raiders is John Harbaugh of Michigan, who was formerly with San Francisco and led Colin Kaepernick and that San Francisco team to a Super Bowl one of his years. The future for Jon Gruden. Paul Feinbaum, a well-respected college football reporter for ESPN, said this about Gruden and his prospects coaching college football. In terms of college football, and I know we all think of college football as a sleazy entity, and in many ways it is. However, I don't think there's a single college in this country that would get near Jon Gruden. He is unhireable. Anywhere, any place. And as Feinbaum alluded to, in college, coaches can get away with a lot more, including, being terrible people, i.e. Urban Meyer. But basically, what this is also saying is that if colleges will not touch him, the NFL is way out of the question. So my overall opinion on Jon Gruden is that who he is as a person speaks for itself. He is racist, homophobic, sexist, and transphobic, and you can see that in his emails that he sent. Whatever he says now, hopefully people can change, and he does change. But his coaching record also speaks for itself, and should he never coach another day in any kind of sport, he'll always be remembered as a very good coach, a Super Bowl winning coach. It was definitely time for him to go, but he was instrumental to the success of the NFL in the past 2 decades. Thank you. Are there any questions? Thank you.